Hi, everybody. Welcome to day one of Graceful and Grateful. I've sent I think I'm probably just gonna end up sending this video separately. So, but I'm not quite sure yet. But you may or may not have seen the journal prompt so far. Just depends on when you're looking at this video. But I've really enjoyed putting this together. It's a Sunday, it's in October, so I am way ahead of the game getting these filmed for you. And then I'm just having a wonderful, quiet Sunday, which I really love. And it's our first morning in the 50 degrees weather, so it's so nice. It just looks like a beautiful day outside. It's a great start, great fall days. So anyway, but just thank you so much for being a part of this challenge. I think yoga and a practice of gratitude just go hand in hand. Yoga, is a time to get quiet and just really focusing on your breath and your body and being present. And I think, we might overlook so many things in our life and maybe not as grateful as we need to be, because I think we have a hard time being present. We're constantly looking at this thing. And so just yoga teaches us just to get quiet, slow down, and just be grateful, to be present. And in that presence, just being grateful and carrying this practice of being present off of your mat. So you are great. So you're present for your friends and your family, and just you can notice in all the amazing things around you, all the wonderful things God has blessed you with, and just giving thanks to that. So without further ado, I've got about a 20-minute-ish practice, depending on your level. This is all, going to be just a lot of gentle stretching, balance work, mobility work, and some core work. So, if something doesn't feel right for you, don't do it. You always come into child's pose or just modify the pose how you know to if you do have a practice. But if you're very new to this, you're not quite sure what to do, I will also kind of, give out some modifications as we go along too. So if all else fails, just sit there, or do child's pose if you're familiar with that at least. But again, just listening to your body and kind of a good thing about doing yoga over Zoom, you can't really see the other people. It's not like being in a class in a studio, and for some people, that takes away the distraction and the want to compare. And so just don't even take notice of what I'm looking like in these poses. I've been practicing since 2004. I think the pose shows up so different in all of our bodies. So be thankful and just for the amazing body that you have, and just the ability to move today and breathe and be, on your mat, or on your carpet. But with that said, we're just going to have a seat. Start here in a comfortable seated position. Just working on our yoga breath. Inhale, you close your eyes or gaze down. Inhaling fully, belly rises. And slowly exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just stay for 2 more. Finding your rhythm. Usually breathing is in your practice. Go for it. You can continue to keep your eyes closed if you like. We're going to just drop your right ear to your right shoulder and walk your fingers out towards the left. So you can keep your fingers grounded, or you can lift your hand up and kind of reaching for the wall. Whatever you prefer, whatever feels good. And we're going to release. And a big inhale, lengthen. And exhale to the other side. If you have some music, you want to play that, go ahead, or just take this practice in silence. And then we'll take a few circles in one direction. If your neck is okay with it, you can take that full circle, or maybe take little half circles. And we'll take a few in the other direction. Coming back to center and shoulders up, back and down. Take a few more shoulder rolls to the back. Last one. Okay, big inhale. We're going to move from one side to the other, doing side bends. So just exhale, left arm up and over. And then big inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Thinking about staying grounded in your sit bones. Moving with your breath. Big inhale. This time, let's stay in our side bend to the right. You're thinking about opening up your chest. And then here, take your hand to maybe your temple. So your elbow is bent. Big inhale, open. And then you're going to exhale, twist that elbow, kind of rest to your knee. And hold here. Press down through your right hand. And release. I have a little notice on my laptop asking me if I'm still here, so I'm just going to get rid of that. All right, so we'll take our side bend to the other side. So big inhale, plant your left hand down, right arm up and over again, opening up your chest, staying here, shoulder away from your ear. And then as you inhale next, that elbow's bent, open up, and then you're going to connect your elbow to the outside of your left knee in this twist and hold. And release. All right, so from here, we're just going to lean back with our knees out wide. And your hands are just back behind you. So I can go this way, so maybe you can see. All right, and we're just going to windshield wiper. So right knee, see if that knee can actually come to the ground. My left knee now, see if you can bring it to the ground. Not forcing anything. Never forcing anything, but just using your breath. Good, and the next time your knees are over to the left, we're going to kind of come in this position here. So I'm just going to tilt the laptop down just a tad bit. I really need a cameraman. So maybe you can see a little bit more what's going on my feet. All right, so we're going to windshield wiper into those knees to the left. And once they're there, so, right, go ahead and turn to face the left. So if this feels okay for you and your knees, I'm a 90-degree bend, 90-degree bend. All right, we're going to work a little hip mobility here. So can you pick up that right foot and pick up? And 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to release. See if you can do this no hands. We'll go switch to the other side. Now, if this does not feel good into your knees, and then don't do it and just skip this part. And maybe just staying here is hard and it's enough. You could always put some padding or something underneath this knee. You could come into kind of a tabletop and do it if that feels better for you. And again, maybe child's pose if this is, what you need now. All right, so we're going to lift our left foot. This side is definitely harder for me. Exhale. Good. 3, 4, and 5. And back, no hands if you can, and just take your legs out wide. All right, we're going to take a seated side bend here. So you can take your right hand to your shin, or if you can come to the inside, go for it. So we're going to start. This is my right side. I'm going to take my left hand and just manually kind of push my left shoulder back gently, of course, right? And then that left arm can come up to the sky. You can stay right here or go a little deeper by bringing your bicep in your ear. Maybe your foot, and your fingers can connect that hand and reach for your toes, but it's not a big deal if you can't. I really want you to think about opening more, right? And then lengthen. Open, lengthen. Inhale, exhale. Gaze where it feels okay for you. Very intense side body stretch. One more breath. And then very carefully easing out of that. And we'll go to the other side. So again, bringing your arm to the inside of your foot if you can, or onto your shin. We'll start by bringing your right shoulder back. Notice how this side feels compared to the other. And then release. And then we're going to come right down the middle. Big inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold. Just take one more breath. And then exhale, kind of round your back as you walk your hands back in, drawing your legs back together very carefully. Take your time. Let's shake them out. We're going to make our way into all fours now, tabletop. So easing there. We'll go through a few cat and cows. Fingers are spread, hands are grounded. Inhale, drop your belly, the crown of your head and tailbone. Reach for the sky. Big inhale. And then exhale, round to cat. Just move with your breath 3 more times through. I've lost count. We'll just do it one more time. It feels so good, right? All right, making your way into neutral spine. Extend your right leg back. We're just going to stay here for a moment, stretching out that back leg so the ball of your foot is grounded. And then using your glutes, just lift that heel up, making sure your hips stay level, gazing straight down, back foot's flexed. When you find your balance, go ahead and extend your left arm to the sky. Okay, big inhale. And release. And go to the other side. Lift up that left leg. When you're good to go, reach your right arm. Every inhale, just lengthen a little further. Right shoulder's back. Inhale and release. And now let's move with your breath. So we inhale, reach. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Imagining you've got your favorite wine glass or stack of books at your lower back. Do not let it drop. Last one. And then extend your right leg back again and add your left. Plank pose and hold. Very strong and powerful here. You can always bring your knees down. You come down to your forearms. Press your heels back. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back down dog. Tailbone to the sky. If you're on carpet like me, just be careful. I've got my grippy socks on, which I absolutely love. Thank you, Annie, at Balance Boutique. But my hands slip on carpet too. So if you're on carpet with me, just be careful. Take one more breath. Feel free to walk your dog. Actually, let's just take another few here. One more. All right, let's lower down, child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide. Lengthening your arms and making this active child's pose. Inhale, press up or thread the needle. Right arm is going to, actually, let's go left arm is going to come under. So resting on your left shoulder and left side of your face. And press back up. Inhale and thread the other side. And inhale. In back into tabletop, down dog. Exhale, press back, tailbone up. And then exhale, empty out. And then just come into a forward fold. We'll take ragdoll. Maybe sway from side to side. And release your hands, bend your knees, roll the way up. I'm going to adjust the laptop. We're just going to stay here standing for a moment, getting a little balance in, which is core work. So finding Tadasana, top of your mat, or shoulders back and down. Feet are grounded, knees are soft. And then think about being a neutral spine here. Setting your gaze. You're a tree, and of course you can move to the wall if you need it. Tree can be a kickstand. You can come to your calf or inner thigh. Find tree pose. Starting off in prayer, perhaps. Foot pressing into your thigh, thigh into your foot. Knee presses back. So you got this amazing opening in your hip. And then follow me, maybe for 3 times. Big inhale and release. And 2. Last one. Bring your knee back to center here, keeping your foot lifted if you can. Hips are level. A little mobility here. Whoop. So can you kick your leg out and bring back in? And 2 and 3. You can do this from prayer as well. And last one. And release. Setting your gaze right into tree on the other side. A lot more wobblier. Just take notice how your sides differ here. Your balance is different. I mean, balance can be different from day to day, from side to side. All right, you're good. Let's go ahead and big inhale, grow your tree. And exhale. 2. And 3. Bring your hands to your hips, keep them level. Swing that knee forward with control. Keep it lifted, that leg, and let's kick out for 4. Exhale. In 2. A lot of hip strength here. 3. And 4. Land it down. All right, big inhale. Reach for the sky. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. And rise. And prayer. One more time through. Big inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise. And prayer. We're going to sit into chair. So you can come down as low as you like. Paying attention to your knees. Lower abs pulled in, shoulders back and down. You should be able to see those toes. See if you can pick up those toes, in fact. And we're going to hold for 5. Good. Engaging your glutes, your legs, your thighs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, can you continue to lower down? And we're going to pop right into boat. Look for core work. Chest is lifted. You can always hold on to the back of your legs or bring your hands down. In for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Go ahead. Can you stack your left leg on top? If you've got a lot of space here but no pain, go with it. You could put a blanket underneath that knee or a yoga block. Or maybe you find that if you sit up, maybe on the blanket, or if you've got a bolster, that might help this too. Do your best. Your stack might look like this, or here as well, like a cross-legged position, and that works. We're going to take a seated fold, working on our hips. Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding across here with your arms on your leg or all the way down. One more. And come all the way up. All right, so my left leg, I'm going to bring my foot to the other side of my right knee, and I'm going to extend my right leg out. Okay, so this is my left leg. I'm going to extend my right arm. I'm going to take my right arm to hug my left knee in, and I'm going to twist, looking over my left shoulder. My left hand comes back behind me. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more. And release. We'll go to the other side. So my right leg's going to stack. Again, however you need this to go, whatever this looks like in your body, take an inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Staying grounded. So don't let your booty pop up off the floor. Keep it grounded. Empty out. We're going to come all the way up, and we're going to come into the twist on the other side. So my left leg is lengthened out. This time I'm going to take my left arm, hug my right knee in towards my center line. Inhale, exhale, look over my right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. And release. We're going to make our way. I'm just going to adjust the laptop again, but you're going to come all the way down to your back. Ease down there. I'm going to grab a yoga block. So you've got a yoga block or the bolster. You're going to place that in your lower back. Coming into waterfall. Extend your legs up. Or if you had wall space, you can bring your legs up the wall if you're familiar with that pose. But in waterfall, we can bring our arms out at T or along our sides, wherever feels good for you. Just focusing on your breath. Belly rises. Inhaling fully. And exhale. Just take one more. As you empty out, just releasing your feet down. Remove the bolster. Then go ahead and cross your left knee over your right. You're going to pick your bum up and shift your hips towards the left edge of your mat and let your knees fall right. Maybe gaze left and breathe. Let's come back to center, unwind, come back, lift our bum up and just come back to the center of the mat. Now we'll cross our right knee. Again, lift up, just shift your hips towards the right edge of your mat and let your knees fall left. And empty out. And then from here, we're just going to ease kind of back to center into a full body stretch. And then hug your knees into your chest, just moving very carefully. You can rock side to side, massaging out your back. Feel free to stay here. Or if happy baby feels really good, it's in your practice, you can grab the outsides of your feet or your big toes or anywhere along your legs that, is accessible to you. Just think about your knees coming down towards the outside of your shoulders, soles of your feet to the sky, trying to stay grounded through your back. Just focusing on those muscles that you feel here. And we're going to go ahead and release back with our knees tucked in. This time, go ahead and lift your shoulder blades up, getting very tucked. Hold here for count of 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to ease into final resting pose. Just taking up lots of space. Allowing your body to grow heavy, sinking down into the mat. Feel free to stay here. You can hit pause if you like to. We're just going to begin to come out of this, maybe taking another full body stretch. Maybe hugging your knees into your chest again. Slowly rocking again from side to side. And then easing over to your left or right side for sleeping baby. We're just stay here for a moment, eyes closed, just taking a scan of your muscles, checking in with each and every muscle. Notice how it's feeling. Check in with your mood and your energy and your breath. And whether you've seen the journal prompt or not, maybe just with your eyes closed as you do all that, visualize that one, visualize that person that you love or that loves you or both. Maybe visualize what love looks like for you. Action. Maybe how you can be more loving. Then just very carefully go ahead and press yourself up back to a comfortable seat. And take a full inhale, reach up. Exhale it out. Bring your hands into heart center, just closing your eyes, getting connected to your breath and to your heartbeat. Just giving thanks for this time on your mat to move this body, which is an amazing, incredible gift from God. I'm just being so thankful for that. Be off of your mat today, giving thanks for your body as well. Just giving, just thanks for just moving and just time on your mat, time to breathe, time to get quiet, time to practice what it feels like to be present. So now off of your mat, just continuing to be present in each and every moment as you go through your day. Take one more full inhale. Exhale it out. And from my heart to yours. Thank you so much. Day one. What a wonderful practice. I hope you've enjoyed this, whether you're using this as maybe a warm-up for whatever you're doing this morning. What a wonderful way to just maybe start your day, just moving and unwinding. And it's kind of like a cat when they wake up in the morning, or from a nap, they stretch and they move. And so however you're using this, 20 minutes together-ish, it might have gone a little longer today, but I hope that felt good, and I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you back soon. Bye.